Now we have Mr. Patrick Tu from Dayta AI. Patrick will introduce his company's SaaS cloud-based AI retail analytics solution, which helps retailers identify customer behavior patterns from security camera images and leverage customer experience management. Patrick, please.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Patrick from Dayta. Today, I'm really happy to talk about our solutions, which is called Cyclops. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, got it. So so our Cyclops, we are a SaaS model. We are a platform online. We are a platform that we can connect any surveillance camera to our system. So as long as you have, say, an IP camera or any kind of surveillance camera that already have been installed in your retail shop, you can connect it to our system, and our system will automatically process the video and summarize the data for you. So the whole process is really simple, as stated below. From the camera streams, we stream it to our cloud server, and then we have our AI doing all the jobs, and then we will show you the data on our dashboard. So in terms of the functionalities, first let's talk about the more simple ones. So we have the ones that will help you to examine your visitors. It will help you to evaluate the performance of the store, including will help you to find out the number of traffics, such as the people passing by your store, the people coming into your store, as well as their due time and queue time. Nonetheless, we also help you to find out the demographics of the visitors, for example, their age group, their gender group, and we'll also help you to evaluate that emotions feedback in your stores. So if you have, say, a cashier, we can help you to tell or whatever your customer is satisfied during the cashing out procedures. Apart from that, we also have more in-depth analysis that we can help you to evaluate your store, including a heat map analysis. So we can help you to tell the hot and dead zones inside your store, and so it can easily to help you to manage the store layout. Apart from that, we also have some KPI analysis that will help you to also manage your sales and traffic and engagement. So engagement is a very new technology that we implemented recently that will help you to evaluate whether your customer is engaging within your zone. So during a normal, visitor coming into your store, you probably don't know whether they are just coming into your store for nothing, or they actually come in to really reviewing your product, or whatever they have, engaging with your product. With our AI models, we can help you to evaluate that. We can tell you the percentage of people that's engaging in your store. We can also tell you the time that they have been engaging. Apart from that, we also have very more functions that we're offering. The other one that I want to especially highlight is that we will have a real-time alert system pushing later this month, that we can help you to evaluate your store occupancy, because I know under COVID-19 situation, there's a lot of legal, laws, regulation that restrict indoor occupants of a store. So we can help you to real-time manage that. Once the number of people inside a store exceed the limit, we can send you an alert, and we can alert the store managers to also take an action. So we have all these new functions that's bringing in to help with the COVID-19 situation as well. But let's stick to the more traditional function first. So let's see how it can help the store. So this is one of the user client case in Thailand. So they have a 300 shops in Thailand. So we have been helping them to evaluate the store, and one of the cases for one of their store, they have the heat map that is very highly concentrated at the entrance of the store. So for the boss of the brand, they have no idea why it's happening. So after they go back to the store manager and they ask the store manager actually said that they decided to put a very huge discount zone at the entrance. They put in all the discounted clothes or the previous collection of clothes in there. They thought that might actually help with drawing more traffic into the store. But turns out from the heat map, we can tell the traffic is very centralized in stuck in the entrance, but not going into the store. So most of the product inside the store is not being engaged. So we recommend them to put that discount zone into the middle of the store, and you can tell from the heat map that is on the bottom side, we can tell, okay, more people are going into the store. So most of the product are being refilled by the visitors, and eventually the sales is increased by 20% next month. Another user story I'm bringing to you is a multinational luxury brand, which is LVMH. So we've been working with LVMH in terms of helping them to evaluate their exhibitions. So for the exhibitions they have been holding in China, in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia, and they have no idea what's happening inside the event. They only know, okay, how many people come into the event, but they never know what's happening there. So one of the very interesting insight we found out is that they have a song that is playing 3-minute video inside that song, but average staying time is just 10 seconds. Pretty much it implies that the guests are not interested in watching the whole video. They've just probably passed by the song. So later on, we recommend them to put some chairs there. We also recommend the helpers to ask them to stay there. So eventually we can see the average staying time is pulling back up to like more than 2 minutes, which is similar to the 3-minute video screen side. So if they are not using our services, they will probably not find it out and they will keep suffering such an operation loss. But by a very simple application will help them to find out all this insight. So apart from all this, probably we face a lot of questions about the ROI. So how do you measure the return of investment? We're taking example from a shopping mall deal that we've been doing. So for the deal, we help the shopping mall to evaluate 10 walking rate. We'll help them to evaluate more traffic. We'll also help them to evaluate the due time and heat map analysis. And ultimately, we'll help them to increase the bargaining power into bargaining for higher rental prices. We'll also help them to spot some places that is actually capable to turn into advertisement zone that you can put more advertisement there and gain more return. So from a lot of different perspectives, our services can help retailers and shopping malls to in a short run and long run solve a lot of their pain points, help them to drive more sales, also helping them to solve a lot of efficiency problem. So what about the pricing? So for now, we are very simple. We charge monthly by the amount of camera that you're linking to our platform. So for instance, a 500 square foot store but probably use you 2 cameras. So it's about less than $200 US. So this is all in Hong Kong dollar, but roughly saying it's about $100 US per camera per month. So we already can be by subscribing our services, we can tell you all the data you need for you to better evaluate and manage your store. So the competitive advantages of using our services, there's 4. First of all, we have a very simple pricing structure. A lot of the other retail analytic company, they require you to pay upfront. There's a lot of money, but we do it based on monthly subscription, and it's very flexible. You can just cancel it the next month if you don't want it. So very simple structure. Meanwhile, we do not require to install any specific hardwares because we try to utilize the existing cameras inside the stores. A lot of our competitors, they need you to install their sensors, the cameras, but we do not need to. We use your existing camera, and we also can deploy everything remotely. Nonetheless, we also have a very good privacy protection in terms of the services we're offering. We do not have any facial recognition, so you don't have to worry about that. We also have a user-friendly dashboard that ultimately you can review the data on there. So in terms of the partner side, we have been doing businesses in Southeast Asia, in Macau, Taiwan, Indonesia, Malaysia. We also have been exploring into Brazil, South Africa, Ukraine, Australia as well. So we are very eager to explore more market in Malaysia as well. So just some of the track record, I'm going to skip it. Last but not least, the team. We are a very young team in Hong Kong. We're in Hong Kong Science Park as well. So we do not want to just price ourselves as a high-tech company, but we want to see ourselves more on a retail analytic company because we understand the needs of the retailers who have been serving this market for more than 2 years. So we understand what's the need, and we know how we can help you. So by utilizing our services, it's very simple, easy to use, and we can help you to easily gain the data from the stores. So more or less, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much, and you can contact me through my email or WhatsApp me as well.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Let's invite some questions from the floor. Now, I'm just checking the Q&A box here. I'm gonna pick up one question from Miss Fatah Danish. She's asking, what protection measures do you have for customers' privacy and my company's data privacy?
So first of all, for our services, we do not process any facial recognition technology. We only do facial detection. So We do not store any video. We do not store any faces in our databases. All we do is we have an AI model. We try to examine, okay, oh, you are a male, you are a female, you're, okay, say 25 to 30 years old. We store all this data and we show it in an aggregated way. So there is no way that any data can point back to any individual. So we do not violate any customer's privacy side. And in terms of the company side, no worry, we are complying the SOC 2, which is basically a cloud security and privacy regulations. We also have the services on AWS as well. So very secure, very good privacy regulations that we're complying as well. GDPR, different complying. We were basically complying every privacy law in the globe. So for the customer side and your side, no worries.
Well, thank you, Patrick. Now we shall move on to the next speaker.